Hey, what's going on, people, and welcome to another video on the channel. And for this week's video, it's another This Week in Gaming for the week of January 11th 2019. So in this week's This Week in Gaming, we're going over 5 different topics, a lot of variation, and there's a lot of hard-hitting stuff for this week. But if you do, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below in any way improving the series and these type of videos, and maybe comment down below in any way I can make more content, more videos. And yeah, thank you for everybody who has joined the channel, everything like that. If you're new to the channel, then thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already and you're wanting to subscribe, then go ahead and subscribe. But if we get straight into it with the first news article, which is a pretty big one, and it happened very recently, very much today or yesterday, that Bungie has decided to split from Activision. So it's not that big of a thing, but it still is big because Bungie have decided to part ways with Activision. Activision kind of got a little bit annoyed at Bungie for their sales of the game and their whole IP franchise that they've brought to Activision sales. But at the same time, they do only have a 10-year contract, which was established in 2010. So as soon as it hits 2020, they could have just left straight away, but they decided to leave earlier. So maybe they decided to leave earlier to try and fix Destiny 2 in the way that they want to, instead of having Activision trying to run some of the rules towards how the game gets played and developed and modified and all of that. But what could we expect from Bungie and Activision? Their stocks have dropped quite a bit, and even shown that they've dropped, which makes no sense because every kind of knew that Bungie was going to go eventually. But Activision, I would say, need to bring out a hard-hitting game because they haven't had the best. I know that Black Ops 4 did do well, but if you want a continuous playing game, Black Ops 4 isn't the game for most people. If they bring out Modern Warfare 4 and remastered Modern Warfare 2 and 3 together, then they'll probably bring back a lot of the community, and a lot more people will want to play the games. For Bungie themselves, they do keep the Destiny IP, so they keep everything. Destiny 2 is staying on the Battle.net store because it makes sense, because it's not available anywhere else, so people can actually still play it on PC. But they might bring out another game for 2020, especially working for next gen, and they'll probably want to redesign it for their own way. So maybe they cut down on microtransactions, maybe, who knows. But hopefully they bring out a game where it's just a rapidly developing game where you don't have to have a season pass to play it, which is a pain, and hopefully it works for me. Next time Sammy Zach actually play it, and a lot of people kind of feel the same, and hopefully it doesn't make people get kind of burnt out from the game. Now for our next news article for this week, it is about WoW. World of Warcraft has added Stanley. So I don't play World of Warcraft personally, but I feel like this is a pretty good thing that they've done, because they did it for Robin Williams when he passed away, and they've done it for Stanley, two amazing people for probably nerd kind and gaming kind, really. But they actually done it in Stanley. He actually spawns in Stormwind. If people know where that is, then find that one. They've named him Stanley instead of Stanley. They called him Stanley, so it's a full name. So he's around in Stormwind, and he just keeps on saying Excelsior, which is amazing, really. The fact they've actually added in a character to pay tribute to a great man, really. Everybody, loved him, really. He created Marvel, and helped towards, I think it was helped towards DC as well. But he's developed the nerd kind for everybody, really. Now for our next news article, it's a little bit of a different one. It's a bit of a hard-hitting thing because it's about Alien Blackout. Alien Blackout was teased at the Game of the Year Awards, but it got revealed properly that it is a mobile game. I feel like they didn't want to fully tease it at the Game of the Year Awards because people have kind of taken jabs at mobile games as of late, especially with the Diablo one. So Alien Blackout is a mobile game. It's coming out on January 24th, and you'll be able to play as Ripley as well. So it's supposedly a spin-off to the Isolation one, which the Isolation one was the console and PC one, the one that's on, platforms. This was on mobile only, so it's a bit of an annoyance. But they want to try and probably branch out to different areas, making it a little bit more accessible to other people to try and get involved with the Alien franchise. So, it's kind of a bit annoying, but kind of a bit good. But maybe we'll see an Alien game come to, console and PC, maybe in the future, maybe for, the next gen, for the PlayStation 5 and, the Xbox, or the Xbox Scarlet. Maybe we'll see some more coming to that. So now for our next one, this is about Elgato. Elgato actually announced 2 new accessories and items at the CES 2019. So these 2 new items and gadgets, or whatever they're going to be called. First one is called Elgato ScreenLink. So the ScreenLink is a PC or Mac software which makes your iPhone and iPad appear as an input source. So for for streaming apps, so for OBS, Streamlabs, or any game capture things, it makes it easier to do that. And as well, it allows you to have a max bitrate, and there is a free trial right now. I will put the free trial in the description below if you do want to go check it out. It only gives you, I think it was like a 15-minute streams for your stream trial, but you can get the max bitrate of 16 megabytes per second, so or megabits per second. And a pro version is supposedly coming out soon, don't know when, but it's supposedly only $10 or probably like £10 or something like that, and it'll unlock unlimited streams and 32 megabits per second, so bitrate towards that one. So it makes it amazing for people who want this type of stuff and want to stream like iPhone stuff and all that to online people. But it's not the best out of things. But the second thing is a little bit better. This is about the key light. So the key light is a lighting fixture. It's a lot of money. Let's just say that it's $200, but it's a lighting fixture which doesn't take up any space. So you just clip it to like a desk, the back of the desk, and it just shines across. So that's a pretty good one. It's more like adjustable as well, so that means you can raise it, you can lower it, and it actually comes out very soon. It comes out January 14th, so it's a very nice one to have, and it's completely flat really. It's I don't know how much it is. I think it's like 2 centimeters or like a centimeter. It's incredibly thin for a light fixture as well. So if people need that type of stuff for when they're streaming or anything like that, it's a good way of having a lighting fixture that doesn't take up enough room. So now if we do our last news point for this week, this is about Rockstar. So Rockstar it has they've put up some job listings supposedly for the next game that they're going to be producing. It might be for Red Dead, it might be for GTA, it might be for a completely new game. So the job listings, there are 2. So the first one is a next generation builds for some exciting upcoming projects. That's pretty much what it says. And then the other one, there's another 2. There's one for a mocap one, which is for mocap tools and pipelines. So mocap is for when they stick all the buds to people and then chuck them in and then they design it around that one. So maybe that one's for the new game or DLC. And then the other one is a vehicle artist, which the vehicle art is a little bit different because you're not going to get that for Red Dead. I don't feel like they're going to have it for GTA 5 at this point, so maybe the vehicle artist is for the next game. Maybe it's for like Bully, maybe it's for the next GTA 6 maybe. Maybe they're going to make a spin-off GTA, maybe as just like a story mode one, because it has been, I think it's about 7 years since GTA 5 came out, or 6 years. It's an incredibly long time, so maybe they might do a spin-off, just a single player type thing. Maybe they'll do that, but we'll have to see through that one, because it is Rockstar. Rockstar love doing money. I don't think Rockstar are going to get that much money from Red Dead, so maybe they're deciding to go for the 2-year project again. Maybe they'll bring out something for next gen, so PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Scarlet, maybe PC at the same time. That would be nice, because Red Dead's going to take forever to get to PC, it always does. But yeah, hope you enjoy these news articles for this week. Anyway, if improving the series, then comment down below. I'm welcome to any suggestions at all, because it's a bit annoying that I need to try and increase my productivity and the subscribers that I'm gaining. I need to get a steady subscriber growth to bring out more content for you guys. So hope you enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys next one. So peace out.